parents were drug addicts. Would fight every single day after school, and it made me hard in the good way. Found my way into a boxing gym and haven't got out of it since. Kind of had a tough childhood. I came up in foster care. My parents were drug addicts. Spent probably 3 to 4 years in foster care, moving around a lot, living in hotels and motels most of my life, all the way up until probably was about 17 in high school. It shaped me to the man I am now because it prepared me for the obstacles and the trials and tribulations of life. It made me hard in the good way, but it also made me passionate and caring, and it kind of opened my eyes to see the world for what it is, see the bad and the good.
Say cheese, baby boy. Cheese.
Man, my kids are the best thing ever to me, man. I have a 4-year-old son, a 2-year-old daughter. They motivate me to keep pushing, to be a better man, to be a better soldier all around. Being a soldier is everything. All day long, my son, all he wants to do is play army, play soldier, pick up a gun, chase me around the house. My daughter, she looks at me with the big brown eyes every time I get dressed and lace up my boots, and it's the best feeling in the world. That's definitely a huge reason why I do what I do. I was sitting there one night. At the time, I was working as a bouncer and a CrossFit trainer at the same time, and I was working crazy night shifts and schedules, and I was just all over the place, and I lacked structure in my life. I remember laying there at 4 in the morning after working double days, double shifts. I laid there, and I didn't like myself. I didn't like how I felt in that moment. I felt like I was lacking structure. I was lacking a direction, and so I was like, how can I shake it up? How can I punish myself but yet benefit myself at the same time? And the best thing was join the Army. I went down the very next day, spoke to a recruiter, and got the ball rolling. I started boxing when I was 12 years old. I first walked into a gym. I was bullied a lot coming up. I felt like I was always trying to fit in. A lot of it was race, being half Irish and half Mexican. I wanted to fit in with the Mexican crowd, but because my light complexion, they didn't want me to. So at that point, being young and dumb, if you weren't going to be my friend, I was trying so hard to have friends and be accepted, then you were going to be my enemy. I would fight every single day after school, and finally I got tired of it, and I found my way into a boxing gym and haven't got out of it since. As an amateur, I've had 76 amateur fights. I've won 4 or 5 state titles. I won 3 regional titles. I fought in multiple national tournaments and at national level tournaments. As a pro, I'm 5-2. Currently, I'm just coming off a win 2 weeks ago. I think Operation Ironclad is necessary, and it's getting pretty popular here at Fort Bliss. It's being implemented for the soldiers, for their protection and their peace of mind. Every day I go home, to my family, I'm able to feel safe. Some soldiers aren't fortunate enough to live in a house like myself. They got to go to the barracks, and they got to hope that their battle buddies and the people that they work with are safe and have their best interests at heart. And but that's not always the case. Operation Ironclad is a program that they put forth to make them feel protected. A soldier like myself, I'm grew up boxing, grew up fighting my whole life. I've seen that side to life, and I'm able to protect myself, and I'm able to protect my family, but not everybody's a boxer coming up. Not everybody has been through, those trials and tribulations of life, so this program is necessary to keep them safe. Put your best foot forward. The best thing that you can do is just be you. Be proud of who you are, be proud of where you come from, be proud of the things that you went through, even if it's positive or negative. Be proud because it's shaped you and who you are. And if you're just being yourself and you're being welcoming and you're comfortable in your own skin and your own body, like people are gonna flock to you. They're gonna love that. That's what brings that interest. That's what brings that vibe.